Now I explain about the introduction to OMNet++ network simulator first, and then I will do it exactly in my system. Then you can follow, guys. What is an OMNet? Basically, is the extensible, modular, component-based C++ simulation. This is a simulator, the network simulator, basically. All right. The component of the OMNet++ are the simulation kernel library, which are based on the C++, the NED topology description language, the simulation IDE based on the Ellipse platform, interactive simulation runtime graphic user interface or GUI, plus command line interface for simulation execution or CMD environment. This is a Qt environment. And also the utilities, makefile, creation tools, and etc. Plus documentation, sample simulations, and so on. Right. So what basically you will do after we install the OMNet, we do use some of the sample simulation and run it. Right. So let's look at the general information about the OMNet. This document also is available inside the OMNet++ folder that you download from the internet. All right. This document describes how to install. This one is only for installation. All right. On various platform like Windows, or you want to install it on Linux operating system, Mac operating system, and so on. So OMNet++ has been tested and is supported on the following operating system like Windows, like Mac operating system, Linux distribution, and so on. All right. Here we discuss about the Windows one, but if anyone need installation guide for the Mac operating system or Linux operating system, also the file is available, and I'll be happy to explain it to you guys if you need. The supported Windows version is OMNet++. If you go for the version 5.7, it's only support for 64-bit version. If your system is 32-bit, so you have to go for the OMNet++ 5. I will show you later how basically to check your system whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit, right? So what you have to do, you go to the website, right? OMNet++, omnetpp.org. Make sure you select the Windows specific archive, name OMNet pp-5.7-windows x86 underscore 64.zip. You download this one first. The package is self-contained, meaning that all the information, libraries, whatever is required, including the compiler, the C++ compiler, the command line environment, everything is inside this folder. So you no need to be worried about it. Copy the OMNet++ archive to the directory where you want to install it, and then you have to open it, unzip the file using any software like WinZip or 7-zip, or if your Windows or operating system supporting that, you just extract the file. After you extract, you look at the OMNet pp-5.7 directory. Inside the directory, you can see doc, images, include all these directory you can see, and also the file like mingw environment or cmd.configure, .cmd, and also the configure file, the make file, everything you can see inside this directory. So what you need to do, you have to start mingw environment .cmd. Once you click on that, right, and I will show you later, you can find that one. It will bring up a console with the Microsoft System Bash shell. It's something like command line prompt in Windows, CMD in Windows, right? Okay. So what you have to do first, check the content of the configure.user file to make sure it contains the setting you need. Basically, you can open it with Notepad configure.user, right? So then enter the following command. You type ./configure. After that, you just wait until the process finish, and then you type make. Right? So when you type make, basically this one is a kind of Linux based command line. All right? That I will explain it to you later. So after you finish, that's it. With these two commands, you can install your software. I will show you also, guys. No worries. And then you can verify it by typing the cd samples/aloha, and then you type ./aloha. All right. To start the IDE, you can type omnet pp, omnet plus plus. All right. And then you can see the GUI environment will be open, and then you can do the basically the demo of your project. So the other information is about environmental variables. So I leave it this one to you to go through it if you are interested. If you want to reconfiguring the libraries, so far we no need to do that. All right. But if someone is willing to do that, also can go ahead and do that. ./configure, make clean, and then you make again. All right. If you want to reconfigure the things again. All right. That's it about, I think is enough about the network simulator. So what I can do now is show you exactly how we can basically uh, uh, install it. All right. So let's say I have downloaded the file. Here the name of the file is omnet plus plus. Right. So I copied the file inside the folder. I copied here, right? I copied here. So first of all, what you have to do, you just right click, and then you need to extract the file. All right. If you have any other program software, also you can do it. That's using that software. All right. In this case, if I double click, as you can see here, I have a software named WinRAR, and here I can open the file. All right. So this is a Omnet++. I extract to. Once you extract to, you can choose the path. Normally I leave it, and then I press OK. So basically what I'm doing now is opening the RAR file. All right. We are opening the RAR file here. As you can see, the folder is creating. I'm creating a folder here. So I will wait until this process finish. Basically, I'm extracting the file now. This is the first step you need to do. You go to the omnetpp.org website. You download the file I show you just now, right? So once you download it here, then you right click and open the file like this, and you have a folder like this. But I advise you guys to cut this one and go to the folder. Like let's say you go to the D directory, the place that you have enough space. You can install it on C, you can install it on any drive, but I put it on drive D basically, as you can see here. So I put the file here, right? Then you go to this folder. You can see the Omnet pp-5.7, right? Then you click it. You can see all the files basically here, all right? You have bin, you have doc, you have just now I said image, samples, tools. You have the file name configured. You have the file name make file. You have mingw environment.cmd. That is very important. All right. Any information you need, you go to doc, and here you can see the manual, simulation manual, user guide. One is installation guide. Can you see this? You open the installation guide. You open the installation guide. Then you can see the Okay, I put it smaller. This is the installation guide, guys. All right. This is just now I discussed with you. So you can have access to this file as well. All right. If you want to see about the Windows, you just go ahead and see that. If you want to install it on Mac operating system, also you can go ahead and do that. All right. So any information, you just go open the PDF file name install guide. All right. So just now I explained it to you, right? Uh, in this folder, you see the file name Ming W environment, correct? You double click on that and then you can see this Windows opening, right? So what you have to do, you have to type dot configure. Just now we saw that, right? Dot slash configure. Because I already installed, I no need to do that. After you finish this one, you type make, right? And then press enter. Once it's finished, you can see the same place as I have here, all right? So here is basically something like, if you are familiar with Linux operating system, guys, this is the same as Linux. If I type ls, so it will show me exactly what is inside this folder. All right, whatever is inside the folder, this ls is something like dir in Windows, right? In Windows also you have dir, right? But of course we don't have here. I mean, if you go to your Windows, right? If you go to your Windows, type cmd, the command prompt will be open in Windows, right? That is a command prompt. If you type dir, you can see, right, the information here, right? The same thing in Linux, we use ls, list. So it will show you the list also. So now I want to run uh, uh, the omnet plus, right? I just type omnet pp. So once I press this one, you can see the window here. Omnet plus 5 is opening. All right. But it will take time to be open.